kind of a thing. So just made him feel a little different in that sense. Then we added a bit of panning and a bit of reverb because of his space. For those of you who have played it, he's kind of in this wide open space. So we wanted it to feel like it was kind of coming from everywhere in that space. So this is what these sound like together.
I find chaos unsettling. Corpus dogma demands self-interest. Their culture is ordered by it.
So yeah, now you can hear he feels way more, in the space, and he feels like he's kind of panning around you, going from left to right in your ears and kind of surrounding you, which is the feeling we wanted. We also added a bit of delay to his voice, and a bit of this thing called crystallizer, which is kind of cool. It's sort of altering the pitch a bit and altering kind of the delay times in his voice. And then added another bit of equalization to finish it off. And this is what the final voice sounded like.
I find chaos unsettling. Corpus dogma demands self-interest. Their culture is ordered by it.
Yeah, so that's the processed voice, and I'll play you just the raw voice once again, just so you can quickly compare the two.
I find chaos unsettling. Corpus dogma demands self-interest. Their culture is ordered by it.
There you go. That's the processing for Nihil for the Glassmaker series. Hope you enjoyed it.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure Twitter will be very happy with that full detailed run through of it. It is so cool to see it from start to finish, how that changes. The effect you were going for was very real.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I hope it'll be interesting for people to just see kind of where you start with and then where you end up with some of the voices. How you can drastically change the tone and really affect the character. So yeah.
I hope you're all ready now for a quick game that I've prepared for you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yay!
I love games.
Excellent. So what I've done is pulled a few player descriptions of Warframe sounds from the Warframe forums, Reddit, and YouTube. I'm going to show those descriptions to you and then have you guess which sound they are describing.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
Our first one is blank. Sounds like she runs a 3 a.m. radio program dedicated to the smooth sounds of the golden oldies and murder.
Meh. Nora Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know we had virtual buzzers.
We do now.
We do now.
Yes. Strong start. Strong start.
Nice.
So next one for you. I love the sound design that blank has. The creepy whispering and the crying is great. Really nailed the interdimensional vibe somehow.
The creepy whispering and the crying. What? I'm trying to think. Might be.
Is it Wisp? Wisp.
Yes, you're 2 for 2.
Wow, Eric. Oh, but he didn't buzz in, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, virtual buzzers, folks. Well done.
That's good. Well done, Eric.
Like God slamming his car door shut. Everything about the blank is ultra satisfying.
Wow, these descriptions are... What? All right.
I've seen that quote before. That's the Corinth.
Yes, it is.
Nice.
Love when I hear a blank wheezing, trying to breathe and almost choking on his own toxic gases. Sound guys nailed it. Yes.
Am I getting it wrong? I know. It's Nox, right? I hope.
Nox. You got
Definitely.
it. During one of the sound dev streams, the Foley guys went on to explain that the blank have a piece of sound layered in that is modified noise from an old automated blank at a hardware store. And that's my favorite factoid, because I imagine DE employees with mics walking in and out of Home Depot.
Huh.
Oh my, that's difficult.
Explain that something has a piece of noise layered in that is modified from an... You know what? Because I vaguely remember talking about doors at like either Home Depot or LCBO, which is the liquor stores up here in Ontario, and the sound that they make when they open and close, but maybe not. That might not be what this is.
Ding, 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 you got it. It is doors, opening
Nice.
and closing.
Nice. Actually, and I remember. Actually, now it's jogging my memory. I remember I think it was a Rona, which is another like home hardware store. And I remember walking in, and I think I was with my wife at the time, and I heard the door, and I was like, "Wait, I have to record this." And I had a recorder with me, luckily, and I'm standing there recording it, and people just walking by, like, "What the heck is this guy doing?" But you got to do it when you hear something cool, right?
Do you just keep your recorder with you in case you hear interesting noises?
I do. I try to. I try to keep it. I mean, now that we have cell phones too, if I have to, the quality isn't as good. But yeah, it's better to record it with whatever you have, and then if you know, because you never know when you're gonna need it. So yeah.
George, be honest. Do you sleep with a recorder?
Yes. Under my pillow. Record ready all the time.
Awesome. Okay, and that brings us to the end of the Sounds of the System panel for Tennocon 2020. I want to thank all of you for joining us, and especially our panelists here who took the time to answer all these questions. It's been a lot of fun. Is there anything that you want to add before we sign off officially?
I just like to say, yeah, once again, thanks to the players. You know, I mean, it's because of all of you wonderful people out there who play the game that we get to make all the interesting sounds that we get to do. And really, you know, it's a dream come true. Speaking for myself, there's nothing else I'd rather be doing. So thank you for playing the game, and again, yeah, thank you for being such a great community and being so actively involved in what we make, because it definitely shapes what we present to you guys. So thank you.
I just wanted to thank, first of all, everybody at DE, of course, for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this game, and to thank the Warframe community for being so awesome. It brings me joy that I can have a career doing something that I love and get to be a part of like the tour de force that this game is. So I wanted to thank everybody involved and everybody who plays the game. Thank you so much.
I guess those two guys said it perfectly, but I can just say thank you from the bottom of my heart for playing this awesome game. Thank you for being part of it with all of us, and stay safe, stay healthy.
So it's been a delight learning more about Warframe sound design. Thank you all again. We're going to keep things moving right along into our next segment for Tennocon 2020. We're going to be having the Community Art Show hosted by DE Megan and Mia Byte. As for the rest of us, we will see you in the relay. Until then.
Take care, everyone. See ya.
This is your friendly reminder to make sure your Twitch account is linked to your Warframe account so you can receive Twitch drops while watching Tennocon 2020. To link your Twitch account to your Warframe account, go to warframe.com/user and click the Twitch link to link. Make sure you're logged into the correct Warframe account that you wish to receive the Twitch drops on. This year, for watching Tennocon 2020 throughout the day, we are giving away a brand new hand cannon called the Aphidai. During Tenno Live, watch for a free Hydroid Prime. Enjoy Tennocon 2020!
What does it mean to glide? To be weightless? When all effort is gone, what's left? When the thrusters kick in, you feel it down to your operator. K-drive. Check.
I got deals. Come do my sale. Gotta dump this merch or I go to jail. Just kidding, friend. But seriously, I need to sell this stuff quick.
What the hell did we do now? We brought the end of the world back here with us.
Everything in our new life is connected to the plot to assassinate the president.
We have to make it right again before everyone we know is dead.
Oh my God, again?
and welcome to a pre-recorded message from me, Megan Everett. This year, we've brought our annual Tenno Trivia competition live and online for everyone to participate in. If you're watching Tennocon on Twitch and would like to participate, you'll need to give us permission to see your Twitch username. There are two ways to do this depending on which Twitch interface you're using. The first way is to look to the right of the screen and click the quiz kit icon that looks like this. If you select Manage Access and then press Grant, this will allow you to see your username on the leaderboards during the show. If clicking the quiz kit icon does not give you that option, don't worry. Simply click the puzzle piece icon at the bottom of the screen, select Manage Access, and press Grant on the pop-up. If you're joining us on your mobile device and would like to play along, you'll need to use the official Twitch app. Click the quiz kit icon in the top right of the chat window and press on the 3 vertical dots. Select Link Identity and Confirm on the pop-up window. And you're all set to play. At the end of the show, a pop-up window will ask you to enter your email address. This is very important as any prizes you may receive will be sent to that email. That's it. Good luck and have fun. Hello, Tenno, and welcome to the Tennocon 2020 Community Art Show live from the DE studio. My name is Megan Everett, and I'm one half of your host for the show. And if you're familiar with Primetime, or more recently, Home Time, you'll know that we love Warframe fan art. And due to Tennocon 2020 being digital this year, we asked you to send us your art, cosplay, music, props, and everything in between. And we received over 300 submissions, which we will attempt to show you over the next hour. And it was extremely difficult to narrow down our tops of each category, which is why the goal for this art show is to show every submission we received in some capacity over the hour. Now, do keep in mind there were some submissions that we couldn't include due to not fitting the requested criteria, or unfortunately because of time constraints. I cannot express enough how much we appreciate your entries and everything you have all put into your work into. And now I would like to introduce my absolutely amazing co-host for Tennocon 2020 Community Art Show, Mia Bite.
Thank you, Megan. Oh my God, I'm super excited to be here. My name is Mia, otherwise known as Mia Bite across Twitch and social media, and I am so excited to see 300 art show submissions. So let's get the community art show started with the sketches category, I think, first, yeah?
Sketches is up first.
Let's go.
So here we go. And before we dive right in, that's really cool. I would like to introduce my absolutely amazing co-host for Tennocon 2020 Community.
Thank you, Megan. Oh my God, I'm super excited to be here. My name is Mia, otherwise known as Mia Bite across Twitch and social media, and I am so excited to see 300 art show submissions. So let's get the community art show started with the sketches category, I think, first, yeah?
Sketches is up first.
Let's go.
So here we go. And before we dive right in, let's really quickly break down what we're seeing here. So each collage that you see here will have a featured art piece surrounded by other submissions that are not necessarily done by that featured artist, minus a few collages that you'll see later on. And like I said, I really wanted to include as many of the 300 plus submissions as possible during this segment. So I tortured Dean with this task, and I do love how it came out. So thank you, Dean. I appreciate it. All right, so to start us off, this first illustration is from IMO Mail. It is titled Revenge, and it is a shot of how I imagine one of the arcs from New War, or a full circle regarding an Excalibur Umbra with a Paracesis being served ballast on a plate. What do we think, Mia Bite?
I love this one. I think Antonio would be very, very proud. Like, I love the way the colors work together, and like there's so much detail like in that crystal, like with the shading. I can't believe that you can get that from just sketches.
Yeah, Antonio, personally. If you're watching, I'm very sorry. Very sorry.
Right. I think next up we have I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. 426's Geiger Vault, which is a H.R. Geiger inspired vault. And of course, I don't know if you know H.R. Geiger, but that was the designer on the original concept for the Alien movies and that franchise. And that's really cool. So it's got this kind of like biomechanical type of thing going on there, which is really apt with like Warframe, I think.
And I don't hate the idea of like an alien coming out of Volt's mask. I'm just gonna put it out there, DE. I think you can make it happen. And next up from Azunayan, this is titled Life and Death. It says, where is the light, there is darkness. Where is life, there is death. I've always loved sharp contrast, good and evil, black and white, life and death. This drawing summarizes this concept, and we love an Oberon Necros together, symbolizing very two different ends of the life and death spectrum. And I personally love also the use of flowers for life and what looks like thorns or dead flowers for death.
Like, I love monochrome pieces, and this is great. Like the way that the use of like negative space as the like tendril, thorny kind of vines like grow into Necros as well is really cool. I really love this one. Next up, we have Wendell Rex's Tenno, and it's an illustration of their in-game operator. I didn't think this was a sketch, honestly. Like, it's too detailed. Like the glare on the actual chest, that lighting and stuff. I thought this was a Captura for a second when I saw it at first.
Yeah,
like it's very impressive.
This gives me like goosebumps of how aggressive they've had to sketch this out, and it looks phenomenal. Wendell Rex, congratulations, great job. Moving on to Calamity Death, and this is titled Throughout the Years. They said, my main Warframes, as time went on, I started with Meg, spent most of my time discovering the Origin system and its lore through Mirage, and Nova Prime was my first Prime, all linked to experiences and memories I've made in game so far. It's been more than 4 years, and there's still so many memories to make, and we love a squad photo. I also love hearing that Nova Prime was their first Prime, because it's like, you gotta think to yourself, does that mean that's when you came into the game, or that was like the coolest Prime to you? So it's very interesting to me.
They just decided to farm that one out first. Yeah, it's possible. I love the line work on this one. Like, it's so clean. It's unbelievable. And I like that they're a little bit thick as well, just because like they're kind of got a closer body type to the type that I have. And I appreciate that.
Oh,
I appreciate that very
me
much
too,
so.
Miabyte. Me too.
We have Maxi Axolotls, Skateboard and Save Puppies up next, which they got this idea while doing their daily activities in the Valis, that being running around on the K-Drive and capturing Cooperdons. And I love the idea that they might not even have like specific things they're going for. Just on the daily, they just jump into the Valis and they just want to save as many Cooperdons as possible.
And if only, DE, we could scoop up Cooperdons, scoop up all the little conservation animals and take them with us, DE, please. Please, we need this.
This is the real heart of Demos right here. It's actually just a puppy orphanage where there's a bunch of Cooperdons there.
That's the heart. The heart itself is puppies. We all knew it. We all knew it, chat. All right, moving on from King Stingray 13. This is a Viking and Japanese base design for Gara. So if you saw the art panel, you'll know that we have a Gara Deluxe that is upcoming. And here we have a really, really awesome concept by a community member, a Viking and Japanese base design.
I love the little detailed, the highly detailed pattern work on the leggings and stuff.
It's insane.
Yeah, it makes me just want to like have some kind of printed leggings to get that kind of design just going up. That would be great. But like, yeah, it's a very unique look for Gara. Like, I love the whole like butterfly style glass coming out from the front too. That's great. Up next, Lady Bidna brings us Space Couple, which is a portrait of the Lotus, their main Valkyr, and their boyfriend's Trinity, drawn on a 24-inch by 36-inch canvas with Copics markers. Ooh. I quite like how much color there is in this one, and it pops so well. I want this. It's like a playing card or tarot card almost with the edging there.
The things people can do with markers. Like, when I was a kid, I just used to like, sniff them? Not sniff them, but like, no, they had the scented ones. No, the scented ones, like cherry and stuff. That's what I meant. Like the scented ones. They're supposed to sniff. They're made to sniff. Oh.
Okay.
Lady Minna, this is great. You're great. Thank you so much. Okay, moving on. Next up is a Cabrito Sentado, and this is a Trinity. They said, the badass healer in the whole game. I just hope it shows the love I have for the wonderful world you guys built. There's so many details in everything you create, and there's so many details in this Cabrito Sentado.
Yeah.
It is mind-blowing to me that this is a sketch that you've done The way you did an ombre, like how? I don't get it. I don't know the talent. I don't have it. So good.
Colors on this are great. I love the fact that the line work isn't actually like black ink or anything like that. It's all just colored line work, and it just blends so well together. And the color choices are spot on. I love that.
I mean, apparently, according to Jeff in the art panel, my color choices are not spot on, but I'm sure he'd have great things to say about Cabritos and Tato, right, Jeff? Moving on, we are actually into the next category of illustrations. Mia, let's see what our first illustration is.
First illustration is, sorry, I've just managed to pull myself down onto the thing real quick. Sorry about that. That's Wood Gecko, and it's Molecular Girl, which is a Nova, Titania, Mesa, and Nyx in action, which looks like it just came straight out of an anime opening. I'm just going to say that real quick. It looks so good.
We love an anime opening.
Mm-hmm.
This looks,
Definitely.
like you said, straight out of an anime. The molecular girls are ready to destroy. I love Nova Prime in her what looks like about to molecular prime animation, one of my favorite animations in the game, and you've done her justice in here, and I just love a girl power squad. I'm all about it. And next up, from Evrian, this is titled The First Meeting. It is a digital picture of the giant space dragon/worm from the Deviri trailer meeting a lone Tenno in a strange world. It's the cover for a Warframe-themed design I've been contributing to, but that got delayed due to the pandemic. And this is unreal. It took me so long to actually look at this and see all of the details because there's so many. I had to zoom in, and like all of the background work is insane. The white lining that's going through all the cloud, it is so amazing.
Very, I love the amount of detail in the background, the way that the colors pop really well. It looks like one of those old school comic book covers, or one of those old school science fiction type of books, like an Isaac Asimov type thing. But the sense of scale there is kind of crazy, and I really love it.
Love it.
Next up is Gamli, and it's 44 small frames, and it just says small. 44 people all miss her. Oh my god. And I the character in this is so good. Every little character has their own little thing going on. Garuda there with her little claws. She's slashing at something. I don't know what it is, but she's definitely slashing at something. And my Baruki boy's there too. And so I love this. And the Hydroid on the gosh darn Kraken, it's so cute.
Yeah, these are some of my faves when people do collages of Warframes, because there's just so much to look at. I could spend all day looking at it. Obviously I see Inaros first and I'm just like, yes, you are perfect. But Loki with his little decoy and his sunglasses, it's too perfect. And speaking of another collage, we have the wonderful TBG Karoo with a Tenno Assemble, and they said, gotta catch them all. And use 4 of them because you're biased. And you're not wrong. We're all a little biased. We had to pick our faves. But again, such an incredible amount of work has gone into this. I've actually seen and watched the progress of it on their Twitter, and I know they wanted to really submit this for the art show, so good on you for getting her done. But this is incredible. Again, so many things to look at because each Warframe is amazing, and I'm going to spend a long time looking at this.
It's fantastic the amount of time that these artists must put into pieces like this. Just just take them all individually and create poses that are the variety of poses in there. No Warframe looks the same. It's extremely impressive. After that, we have Velthi's Everyone. And they just said this is everyone. And this list looks like a Where's Waldo of Warframe. You could look at this forever and still not spot everything. I'm trying to find Baruch or... Oh, no, there's Rhino Prime. Awesome. I wonder if there's Prime variants and regular variants in there.
Well,
Who
they
knows?
said everyone, so
yeah,
I think it's everyone.
I'd hope so. Yeah, maybe there is someone missing. Somebody go through that and figure that out.
It's actually a brilliant idea, though. Someone needs to do a Where's Waldo and hide... Where's Lotus? Hide Lotus in there somewhere. And I can actually see Barakatir. He's got his beautiful little stance there.
Really close to the screen to try and look at this.
Yeah, you really got to zoom in for this one because it's, like I said, it's everyone, so there's a lot of characters. But chef kiss, so good. And next up, from Volley's Znawag, I'm so sorry if I said that wrong. This is called Naru Imperium, and they said a crew picture of the original set of warframes, the first 8 warframes at launch, with their railjack, Naru Imperium, and a Kubro, inspired by wartime photos where bomber crews take pictures with the plane they are serving on. And again, we love a squad photo, bringing their dog with them. DE, please let us bring all the animals on the railjack. I need more. I need to have just all the animals on the railjack.
That would be absolutely dope. This is so nostalgic. Like, it just makes my heart like so happy just to see like the original squad right there. It's like with the railjack, which is like one of the most recent things too. It's just a really, really heartwarming piece, and yeah, I love it. After that, we have Level X Levels Void Blessed Healers, which is an homage to their 2 most played frames in their deluxe skins. So we got Trinity Deluxe and Harrow Deluxe here, and they look fantastic. Like, this is probably one of my favorite skins in the game, the Harrow Deluxe skin, and it's really nice to see like this particular style with this. Almost looks again like a kind of like tower-esque thing. You could. I want to hang this up on my wall, like with one of those big box canvas type of.
I mean, it's quite out that our apartment would flip, and I'm just gonna say it.
That's really
it's incredible. The detail is after that, we have Odd Me, and there's a simply called Stones to 2019. This is a plan, and they are called I almost thought they were going to be although it is quite hazy there, so you don't know what necessarily is going on. So, but yeah, I love the specific like color details on the different Tennos, where you can tell that it's like their actual Warframe fashion frames.
Yeah, like you can see like the below, matching their Warframe. Love it. Love to see what they're operating. And next up, from Elusive 19, I hope you were gonna have some nightmares tonight. You're welcome. This is Alice B. Tenno, time because
it's a little unsettling. It does look like he's looking directly into your soul, and it's got a bit of that wide smile on him, but it's so good.
and actually, Rev said that it's a monster. You wanted those vibes. You got it.
Images. I love the corpus in the back. He's just like messing around with something back there. He doesn't know what he's doing whatsoever.
They
He's
never
just,
do.
you know, it's, what's he got his? What has he got us doing? I don't know. Let's just pretend we're busy. There we go. After that is Paperwicks, the squad, and when they first started doing Warframe, these were my squads for the first frame. Valkyr, Scalber, Rhino, and Party. I absolutely love this one. Like the colors are so good. It pops so much. Again, like the contrast of the space version, very pastel clouds, are nice. And again, that variation it's not just straight up damage range.
Yeah, we can see Cerberus armor on Rhino down there, and I gotta say, great fashion. That Excalibur looking very Christmas colors to me. I love a Christmas aesthetic, and this is also kind of in like the tarot card style that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Love to see it, print it, put it on my table. Moving on. Next is from The Roser. This is titled After Party Brew. He said, "My boy Anaros making some quick moves. He's also really great at rapping." I didn't know that Anaros was great at rapping, but I think it in strides. I love Anaros no matter what. You can do no wrong, and I just love the tie to Tennocon 2020 because everyone knows that if this was a physical event, that's exactly what we should be doing. We're just having a great time and being ourselves and definitely.
I'm glad that it was used on forum, especially with work life and things and down. It looks like that whole thing is pretty good. Maybe next year we'll be able to do that for real. Now, I hope there's going to be an after party. Oh wait, no, there won't be an after party. Oh.
You're already making decisions.
Yeah.
No after party next year.
Well, socially distanced after party this year, and then real after party next year.
Air high five. All right, we are now moving on to the digital medium category. What do we got?
We have a little tiny Clem from Parque Nocturna, and this is their Warframe minifigures, which is 3D soldiers of Warframe minifigures, and this is Clem, and obviously, like, it's so good. I love these low poly things, as well as like any kind of artwork, and this is just so chibi, and I love the way that the actual thing is. I want to get this like 3D printed out.
I bet you could. 3D print it,
Maybe.
color it however you want. Alright, moving on. From Squalobo, this is titled The Void, and it's an animated series we've been making in Source Filmmaker. It's about Warframe becoming a mysterious abstract structure. The main goal is to find a way to escape, and they believe two different parts of the series, each taking a different part to complete. This is... I am always impressed with Source Filmmaker. We only are showing about 30 seconds of, I think, because there was no more show, and oh my god, you saw stabbing. I'm so sorry. But Source Filmmaker always impresses me, even if it's just screenshots or like just stills. But things people can do in Source Filmmaker is insane, and this is fantastic.
And it takes so much work as well, just like, even though there's a lot of things which are pre-made in terms of model animation itself. So even like artists that do stuff in Source Filmmaker, I'm always impressed by it. Especially if you get like yeah, after that we got Haze, and to say it's on render of famous
outside camera. The sunshine brings the light. You know what I mean? Like him with the living room doing it. I'd love to see what that looked like. I will let you in this game. When I'm down, cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 Very,
Curious Magpie is up next, and this is Cicero, an embroidered version of your favorite K-Drive scroll, a totally sick skate art, originally made by Eric.
There's a distance between us.
Anything that's stitched.
It's getting hard to reach out.
Yeah, like the amount of
Haven't seen you in season,
but this is a great piece of art. And it's
but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits. You can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again.
We're assuming you have time. We don't know.
Yeah. After that is Pajama Gamers, Domestic Friend, which I personally love, and this is their domestic friend.
We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong, and I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again.
Liberian, the Tenor of Modern Day, which is a Warframe illustration fanbook and a pseudo-museum brochure for forums. And honestly, all this makes me think is that we need like community art pieces in some form in the Liberian, just maybe a fan art.
Liberian need an upgrade. I'm saying instead of the donation box, not like a brochure, just a picture of like walking and stuff. But it's incredible. obviously cannot play the whole thing per song here, so we did 20 to 30 second clips of it. So this first one is from Jake Lionheart, the Nightwave team. We made an instrumental, second around festival mix. We created a dance festival edit for this week's art.
You said the same.
Dance my eyes are ring. Got our glow sticks. I don't know how you dance at a ring.
I wanna know, was it serious? I need to clear my best friend.
Oh, there you go.
Is it easy to show?
Oh,
with the weight of the world?
Yeah.
It's not a game that I'm playing.
You kept it. I thought you kept it. Oh, it's so good.
Trying to hold my feeling, I know what's right. Find the best way out the state of mind. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. I think we're made of something.
Oh my god. The end credits roll. Rain starts to fall. You don't have an umbrella. You don't have a jacket. Slow motion. You turn around. Still no.
You keep I like the way it's mysterious.
Alright, and last but not least, this category is. I did have to censor this name a little bit. I think it's inappropriate. It's a grinder. Painted the weight of the world. That's a cover. Epic metal cover.
It's the best light I know. It's not a game that I am playing. My love, trying to hold my feeling. I know what's right. I'll find the best way out the state of mind. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think you're made of something. I think we're made of something.
Obviously, again, there's a lot more of that video of the song, but had to cut down a little bit, but it was. And next up, we are in the cosplay and props category. Me and Mike started off.
Oh, we have it.
Hold my feeling, I know what's right. Find the best way out the state of mind. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. together. Back
So
then
moving
our
on from
world seemed
Az
so
underscore
clear.
A, this is the Galatine Prime.
And
And
crystal bright, shimmering lights around us.
Love when I can understand what scale we're looking at here. Because you could have told me, you could have told me this was
How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see.
In some way, and the
You will see.
like how do you well, at least for me, I'm done.
I'll never achieve.
You will see.
After that, we have a little tiny, no, we have, this is another little biscuit.
How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see.
Like, that, again, takes time and takes care and takes passion, and you can totally tell.
And you see that? Parts are interchangeable with future designs, so maybe that means some more kick guns. If you want to send some my way, I'd be love to see it and put it together. Love this. It's so cool. Like you said, the scratches, the grime, if you will. It is very well done.
Take my hand, I'll lead you on into the stars. We'll ride away from all the wars. Close the doors and disappear.
Instead, I made a live action role-playing game.
And I don't know how many times I've said that this is not the end, and we will make it out of here alive.
Ribbons ornamented with satin. These I can totally handle. I can't hurt myself. So well done. How you took the red ribbon satin to heart and really brought that to life. And it's safe to use for children of all ages.
Hopefully, yeah, I just want to get these and just like throw these at people. That's exactly what I want to do. I mean, you pick up something like this, you want to use it. Like.
How many worlds would you cross?
Like detail the carvings and the shapes in there out of paper and cardboard. Like, what are you going to be making for next Tennocon? What are you going to be making in
What do you
2 years'
mean? I
time?
don't
This
pay you
might
now.
just
Yes,
be,
I
like,
do.
Beginning for you. I'd be
Shush.
proud of this. I'd be very proud of this because it's pretty cool. I love the fact that it's on a little keychain as well.
Disconnect
So cute,
Warframe
and
from your Twitch account.
You can do that
then
with
go to
cardboard,
website
like
and
we said.
relink accounts.
You got some talent, my friend. I can't do anything
Yeah, real
with
quick.
cardboard, but make a box. And
Wait,
payment. So this is great.
Are you in game?
And
I
if
can
wanna
link
do more,
you the
love to
building game
see
if you
it.
want.
Awesome, Excalibur. Love it. Moving on. A familiar face to Widescreen John. This is their armory so far. It's all of the Warframe weapons that they've designed and built themselves. I have that Vakar hex sitting in my office. This one I think he was going to bring to Tennocon 2020. Would have been so awesome to see in person. Widescreen John has been to, I think, almost every Tennocon. Correct me if I'm wrong, John. And you've brought one of these. But the talent you have to make these, I'm always blown away. I think I jokingly told you to make the Vakar
I
hex,
messaged
and then
you
you did,
the
and
build
I was
that
like,
I used for a starcher.
Got skills, okay.
I'm always super impressed with
And
Widescreen John's
the build
work,
I
and the
use
fact
for
that the
anything
Prisma
that's higher level.
Armstrong actually has like a pearlescence going on
So
there.
starcher,
It's
honestly, just
so
use
good.
a starcher
Like,
build.
again,
You
if
don't
you're
need
gonna make
anything
any
else.
kind of like live action stuff, maybe you get John in to make some props for that.
I want the sheep, dude.
Pretty accurate. Just gonna say that. But yeah, I love these. These are great. Like, I wish I could have them right now in my house. Just fill up my whole house with Warframe stuff. I don't care.
Fill me
Fill
up,
it up.
Peppy.
All right, what's next, Mia?
Right, that's Falkia's 9698 War Daggers, which is 2
Whiz.
dagger-sized war replicas of the Stalker's iconic greatsword, made in wood and clear resin, laser cut and hand painted.
and these are super duper cool.
Oh,
they remind me
fuck.
of like the
No.
transistor for some reason.
Frame drop again.
And like I can imagine like you putting LEDs through this and just like going to a rave to the music that was on before and just waving these
Got
around.
the festival mix in the background.
It's such a resident sleeper day.
Can I just say, like, the concept of war daggers, I'm a big fan of war, is probably my favorite melee weapon, and to have it in dagger form, if I can have 2 swords, I'm gonna take 2 swords. So.
That's very.
Be afraid. He carries out wrath on the wrongful. Close the island.
And the fact that you looked at this pipe so closely and were able to make it, kudos to you.
I love this. I don't think it's a working pipe, so that's the challenge for next year, is to make this a working pipe. Then it will be the most perfect thing imaginable. But again, colors great. Everything about this, fantastic. I really love that. After that, we have Brick Rangers Jack to Tag, which is a slightly modified Jack to Tag model inspired by the rendering on a rocket-powered adventure. This is really, really cute. I love how small it is and still maintains that high amount of detail in there, because you can tell with the wire that this is like totally tiny. You just go up and like bonk somebody on the head with it.
Definitely struggled to understand what the scale was until we saw like the little paperclip thing. So it's great. Moving on, from Willow Creative, Fang Prime and Regulators Prime, they created the Ultimate Pistols, and Fang Prime 3D design for the weapons was done completely by themselves, 3D printed, assembled, sanded, painted. LEDs were installed as well. How you put LEDs in things, I'll never know. Maybe it's easy, but this is incredible. It looks so realistic.
Yeah, I love it. Very like Borderlands-esque. It's great. I again want these to be a real thing. After that, we have Iron Tiss's Excalibur Zato, which is their Excalibur Zato cosplay with their Umbra helmets. And the fact that they went out and shot this is amazing. I love
They're
that.
just on a mountain somewhere, like, yes, this is what I am. All right, next up from Glock der Zeus. This is cosplay of the business. My dad and I made a full body costume of the business from Fortuna. It's primarily foam paint, 3D printed parts, and it lights up when they talk based on how they're talking. I don't know how you do it. Again, LEDs, they're crazy, aren't they? Love it.
This was to take so much time.
If I may say,
like, I love the
your
fact that
chosen warframe suits
and
you.
just have that interactivity with people when they're actually talking, because it reacts to that sound. That's super dope. I want to see this in action, actually. I'm going to get a video of this sent through somehow so I can see this in action. Right, after that is Disfusional's Garuda. They did a 100% handmade Garuda cosplay. Here are some fun in-cosplay photos I took with the Tennocon 2019. Thank you kindly for bringing us a Tennocon 2020 digital event during this time. And this is great. Again, like sometimes you just think that this might just be a render in a game until you look a little bit closer and you're like, no, that's actually a real costume that somebody's wearing. I'm always incredibly impressed by cosplayers.
I remember this last year, and it blew me away then, and it still blows me away, and you are a very talented individual, so can't wait to see what you do next. And moving on from Lodius Maximus, we have Quarantine Scott. This is how DE Scott is making it through quarantine with some of his sanity. And if you don't know, he came as Scott one year and then Scott Prime last year, so he's keeping the tradition alive, and we are happy to feature it here.
Again, before I like double check this, I actually thought it was Scott in the photo. So yeah, that's super duper impressive, and I love how the whole gang is there, especially Reb with her lap keyboard too. After that, I'm very happy to say that we have Jamie voiceovers Alid M, which is something they were planning since for the Tennocon cosplay contest last year in secret, and they're really happy with how it turned out. And I think it's a great recreation. He spent a lot of time on this. I know for a fact, a little insider information, that he had to order 2 wigs to make this work as well. But yeah, he literally had the whole list just going through, just trying to like find what you were. I'm not gonna say find what you were wearing. That sounds really weird.
I know what you mean, Jamie. You did it to a T. I'm so impressed that I think you actually got the exact same things I got, which I don't know how that's possible, but you are incredible, and I wish could have seen you again this year, but this just brought me so much joy, so thank you, Jamie. Moving on to Azumi Zumi. This is Ivara Yukai Tenogen cosplay, and constantly blown away by this. Every time I see it, I think it's just in the game or someone, you know, drew it on. Like, I don't know. It just looks so incredible and so real, and they get, you know, everything for that. It's so good.
Again, just looks like a render straight out of a game. I saw this on social media and I was like, they built that. That's insane. They actually did it. Like the amount of detail that just goes into every little part too. It's crazy to me. And much like that, Bor Real Keys Valkyr Grax with the Jack Katag and Dul Volpi Sandana is up next, which is them trying to bring their in-game Valkyr to life beside being a Frost Prime main. Project took more than 2 years, given that I'd spent most of my time working on commissions. Most recent addition is the Jack Katag replica, complete with lights and smoke. This is their second take on Valkyr after cosplaying the default skin when they started costumes in 2015. And this is, again, much like the last one, so cool. I love the fact that it's got lights in there and it's like has the emblem. It's the best.
They put so much work into this. I remember when they were working on the Sandana years and years and years ago, and I'm so happy that it's come together, and it looks like perfection. Boreal Key, and they were actually going to come to Tennocon this year. We were going to bring them with us, so I'm sorry we couldn't, but hopefully we can do it next year. And that is the final category of the Tennocon 2020 Community Art Show. Thank you to everyone that submitted your art and shared your incredible talents with us. I would also like to give a big thank you to the wonderful Mia Byte for joining me today.
It's obviously, it's been an absolute honor to be here, so thank you so much for having me. And to end the show, we would like to share with you a wonderful video made by Two Spline entitled A Journey Through Time to Tennocon 2020. Thus looks back on previous years with curiosity of what will happen next, and a reminder of the community brought together, even when we're all at home. Enjoy Tenno, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the Tenno trivia segment shortly after this with DK Diamantes. Sorry about that.
Bye!
Should I open it?
Stand by while I analyze the intelligence profiles of the grenade. Error, not a number. Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
Hello, and welcome to a pre-recorded message from me, Megan Everett. This year, we've brought our annual Tenno Trivia competition live and online for everyone to participate in. If you're watching Tennocon on Twitch and would like to participate, you'll need to give us permission to see your Twitch username. There are 2 ways to do this depending on which Twitch interface you're using. The first way is to look to the right of the screen and click the quiz kit icon that looks like this. If you select Manage Access and then press Grant, this will allow you to see your username on the leaderboards during the show. If clicking the quiz kit icon does not give you that option, don't worry. Simply click the puzzle piece icon at the bottom of the screen.
If I may say, operator,
select
your
Manage
chosen
Access
warframe
and press
suits
Grant
you.
on the pop-up. If you're joining us on your mobile device and would like to play along, you'll need to use the official Twitch app. Click the quiz kit icon in the top right of the chat window and press on the 3 vertical dots. Select link identity and confirm on the pop-up window. And you're all set to play. At the end of the show, a pop-up window will ask you to enter your email address. This is very important.
Kill everything you encounter. Do not relent.
That's
the
it.
integrity
Good
of
luck
this
and have fun.
experiment relies on your efficiency.
Trivia's up next, and I think you guys are all smarter than DK Diamantes that's joining me, so I have all the faith in you. Questions are a bit hard, so don't Google them, but good luck.
Welcome, friends. Buy my merch while it's hot. I'm desperate to sell all this stuff today. For no particular reason. Don't you know there's a sale going on? And that it's incredible?
Dean has asked me to record these videos under extreme duress to have things to put in the coming up next segments. So while I'm sitting here with Dean beside me, why don't we all tell Dean we love his cargo shorts?
Hey,
Hi Tenno, this is your friendly reminder to make sure your Twitch account is linked to your Warframe account so you can receive Twitch drops while watching Tennocon 2020. To link your Twitch account to your Warframe account, go to warframe.com/user and click the Twitch link to link to the correct Warframe account that you wish to receive the Twitch drops on. This year, for watching Tennocon 2020 throughout the day, we are giving away during the live, watch the free Hydro Prime. Enjoy
Relaxation. Diverse products. Tenno loving and pet friendly. It's kicking back. It's sun-kissed meat slabs. Drums of unnerving milky
Tenno,
fruit.
balance of power continues to shift. Navigation is marked with new invasions.
Friendly faces and plenty of rugs. It's sitting in the fresh air on the beachfront. So what is relaxation? Well, come see us in Cetus. Call 1-800-555-CETUS for your free vacation planning DVD. That's 1-800-555-CETUS. Call today.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Tennocon 2020 Trivia Show. My name is Megan Everett and I made up all of these questions on my own to test your knowledge of Warframe. It's a mix of easy, hard, and very obscure questions. And I had a little bit of an evil fun time putting them together. So I am joined by the wonderful DK Diamantes.
Hi, I'm DK Diamantes on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, all that stuff. I do Warframe stuff. And if I get any questions wrong today, it's because I'm trying to lure chat in the wrong direction. It's not that I don't know them. It's all a ruse.
Mm-hmm. It's a good safe. You're safe there, aren't you?
Yeah, I know this game.
You are the lore master, so you have a lot to live up to.
Oh, don't say that.
For the Tenno.
Alright, so before we go straight into trivia, we do have a quick video on how you can sign up for maximum leaderboard. Take it away. Hello, and welcome to a pre-recorded message from me. This year, we've brought our annual Tenno Trivia competition live and online for everyone to watch. If you're watching Tennocon on Twitch and would like to participate, answer.
all about
no points
knowing
are earned
who
or
you
lost.
are
So
and not giving a
strategically.
damn.
Alright, are we ready, Dean?
Hunter,
Alright,
you are
here
running
comes
out of time.
your training
Enter
question.
the data
First
conduit.
Up, who was the first prime? Is it Lotus, Rhino, Excalibur, or is it
I'm saying because it's obviously Excalibur.
Or is it Lotus? Isn't she really the first one ever?
No, she's a traitor.
Oh my god. The hot take.
It's not a hot take, it's true.
Alright, well, you were correct. And the answer was Excalibur. Wow, look at all those answers! The first time I cheated. 3,695. Wow. Alright, training question number 2. What is the name of the Warframe tutorial? Is it Vor's Demise, Vor's Eyes, Vor's Prize, or Vor's Prize?
You tried to fool people with that pride.
Well, this is a bit of a sneak peek as to what some questions may look like.
It's prize though.
I'm trying to help you. Or is it Vor's Eyes? What is it?
No, it's not. You should put Vor's speech in there.
Just the whole one.
Vor's speech, or Vor's prize.
You're right. Vor's Prize is correct. I don't know if people are trolling if you just guessed it.
9,500.
See, I feel like those people probably tried to go really fast. You know? Tried to defend and I tricked you. I got you, didn't I? Alright, the third training question is, what is the name of the more spectacular fireworks display? Is it the Starburst, the Twinkle Time, the Grand Finale, or the Big Bada Boom?
It's the Twinkle Time!
Obviously. That is canon and lore. Twinkle Time. Also, if anyone knows the Big Bada Boom reference, we can be friends. Alright, you were right. It's Twinkle Time. It was Grand Finale.
Grand Finale.
Starburst. Well, Starburst is one of the fireworks that's only
A data conduit is open. Go now.
I still got it right.
Alright, cue the fireworks team. Woo!
Woo, there's a...
So as we can see, we have contestant
Hurry,
names,
Hunter.
which means
The conduit
those
is
people did
closing
not
fast.
give QuizKit extension the rights to see their username. So do it now. Do it now if you can. I think it should be way over on DK's face. Enable that extension, let it grant access, so we can get you on the leaderboards. I know you want your name on there so you can let all your
Mission
friends.
complete. Excellent
Look
work,
at that
Tenno.
internet.
Gotta get that cut, get that screenshot. Get that out. Alright, Dean, are we ready? Should be. Alright, the time has come for the real deal. Tenno trivia.
Oh boy, here we go.
But as per usual, let's review the rules. And
Oh
more
man.
time.
You hype me up like that? You go through the rules?
Rules are very important to game. Without
Fine.
rules, we would have chaos. Isn't that how
Excellent armaments,
Do it,
operator.
do it.
Please return
Alright.
covered in
Here
blood.
come the rules.
Safe and
Just one
sound.
more time to make sure you're all in the know and you know what to do. Player with the highest amount of points at the end wins. Like we saw, contestant number 4,000 or whatever won. Love to see your name though. And players with correct answers gain points. Faster answers gain you more points. If you answer incorrectly, you lose more points by answering faster. If you don't answer, no points are earned or lost. So play strategically. And we also have some prizes for everyone who participates and for those who rise to the top. I believe we have a fancy graphic. Oh. Dean's fixing on the fly because he's that kind of guy. There we go. So, for those participating in Tenno Trivia, we have a display. The top 1,000 players will receive the display and a glyph. Top 100 players receive the display, glyph, and 500 ducats. The top 10 players receive display, glyph, 500 ducats, and 10,000 platinum. And finally, the top player will receive the display, glyph, 500 ducats, 10,000 platinum, and a legendary core. And yes, they will be honored if there are ties, which there might be. Who knows?
How many ties can be honored?
All of them.
Like, if there are like a 100,000 people that tie, you're gonna give out 100,000 legendary cores?
No one's gonna get.
I'm just. Theoretically, it's possible, dude.
Theoretically, it's possible, and I
Yeah.
reserve the right to do what I want. So whatever.
Okay, so.
Operator,
I'm just trying to
I've run
clarify.
diagnostic
Legendary core,
regressions. All
be in the
systems
top.
nominal.
All right.
You don't
That's
need
enough
to
from
thank
me. DK, are you ready to play Tenno Trivia, where the questions are made up for me and the points do matter?
The points matter so much, yeah, but I'm ready. I'm ready.
Alright.
Let's rock and roll, dude.
Let's rock and roll with our first real question worth the points. In episode 1 of The Wolf of Saturn VI, what does Nora call the wolf? Is it the Grineer Big Shot, Grineer Meat Bucket, Grineer Meathead, or Grineer Howler?
I'm fairly certain she calls him a meathead.
A meathead.
Fairly certain. It doesn't matter. There's 5 seconds left, so my input isn't gonna sway the
know-
people that are trying to get those big boy points.
But you still, like, even if you get down to 5 seconds and you answer correct, so many people are gonna lose points for being fast and getting the wrong
That's
answer.
true.
There's
That's
a
true.
strategy.
I'm your last lifeline, guys.
And
your
you
last
were
lifeline.
you were correct.
You're goddamn right I am.
It is Grineer Meathead. Ooh, look at that. Grineer Howler.
Oh, yo.
Ooh,
You already fooled them.
Ooh, y'all losing some points today.
You already fooled them. Damn, guys, even I knew that. Come on.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate, but that's all right. We're moving on to question number 2. Which focus school is the School of Tacticians? Is it Unaru, Naramon, Vazarin, or Matarai?
Oh, God. I don't know. I would have to guess Naramon.
Why? Give me some facts.
Did Naramon used to be like the melee?
Hurry, Hunter.
class where you
The conduit is pushing past.
tactical? Are they still even? I don't know. I don't know.
Gotta say Naramon, so are you correct to say? Yes, you are. Oh, what a guy. I think some easy ones for you. For you. Alright, Naramon.
I struggle.
I saw the wheel turning. Alright. Third question. What region is the Rotoma node on? Is it on Earth? Why?
I don't know. Like a specific node name? I don't know. I would guess 2 to 4
Pretty sure you shouldn't listen.
What? I think it's pretty good.
Well, it's got a mix of Europa and Cougar Fortress, so if you listen to DK and to Cougar Fortress, you're correct.
Oh, let's go! My guesses are godlike, dude.
You might want to not say that so early.
I mean, what I meant to say was
Well, let's trust your opinion on question number 4. How many Warframes, including Prime, were released in 2012? 8, 10, 9, or 7?
if you're any good at math, you can figure this out. I'm on a set but I'm no good. So I'm gonna go with yeah, that's what I'm doing. Lucky number 7.
That is also going. A lot of 7.
So am I?
I feel like you're just influencing them.
Go ahead, Megan. Tell me I'm right.
Want me to tell you you're right? Because I'm going to tell you that you're wrong. It's 9. But chat is 100% listening to you. Look at that.
Oh, I've already corrupted chat. Guys are in for so much.
It's going to be a lot of negative numbers on this week's source.
It's going to be a long day.
All right. Time for question number 5. In Nova Engineering, what is the name of the passenger vessel? Is it Alamo, Imperial Syra,
Hunter, you are running out of time. Enter the data conduit.
It's a noble goal. I don't know. It's also such a old story.
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
But you know what? You're wrong. alike.
Is it really?
100%.
So what's the wholesome Yor?
The wholesome Yor is part of Nova's Lavirian, but it is not the name of the passenger vessel. It's a character in that lore, but it's not the vessel.
Oh, that's right. He's like the hunter, isn't he? And he's the one that gets tossed through all the portals, and then he gets dunked on the engines. Oh, you're tricky.
I told you. I had so much fun making these questions.
You're
Anyway.
tricky, dude. You're tricky. I saw the familiar name and I just went for it, dude.
I know, I'm evil. All right, let's take a quick look at our leaderboards to see where we are after 5 questions. So, as we can see, some people may still be confused on how to access the quiz kit to give it permission to see your Twitch username. So you want to click the quiz kit icon that should be over DK's face if you hover over the screen. Click that, click grant, and make sure that it has permission to see your username. And that's it, super simple. Contestant number 3,250. You got it, some good answers. And 3,254, you're at the top. I wish I knew your name, but
oh well, what can you do?
What can you do? All right, next up, for question number 6, it's a media question. It's going to be a video, so make sure your volume is up. In this video, which Warframe animation stance does this belong to?
Oh.
Is it Haro, Nova,
Well put together,
Protea,
operator.
or
Now get out
Octavia?
there and cut down and make the Lotus proud.
I was like, oh, maybe that's an Equinox Agile. It's not. Octavia's my next best thing because no, not Octavia. Harrow, I guess. I don't know. Harrow Agile.
I feel like this is like in Do You Want to Be a Millionaire, where they just like 50-50 take away half of the wrong answers. Oh, DK.
Harrow Agile, that's what I'm going with.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. It's Protea. Hey, chat's smarter than you.
On one question. Whatever.
We're 6 questions in, DK.
I actually haven't played much Protea, to be honest with you.
Well, that's her animation, and chat knows it. Good on you.
Was it Agile or Noble?
Don't remember.
Had to be Agile. It looked like she was popping a squat.
Has in Madness lost shall die. Is it Toss, Reese, Necra?
You will see. How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see. How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see. You will see.
Rising with each beat that the music is bringing, new flames in the fire that keeps burning. We're inviting the night in. Welcome, my heart so full, I'm devoting myself to the night. There's no motive, we're just listening, we're existing.
This is how angry. I know the quantum universe after all.
Jack it up.
Operator, you have a number below. How the Tenno armaments Operator, did you hear that? It said... Cosmic background radiation is a riot!
Then corrosive is going to be the amplified by 70. Then speed trigger is going to be the way to go. Please keep in mind that while accelerate,
is a stress test. Destroy all specimens as quickly as possible. In this chaos, the true nature of these creatures will be revealed, as will yours. Hurry, Hunter! The conduit is closing fast!
Are you enjoying the view?
just now. While the sunshine brings the light, fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound, 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 safe and sound.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits. You can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong, and I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see
Did you fuse your mom, operator? Did they murder you in some way?
You said the same thing I told ya. My eyes are clear, there's no secret. I wanna know, was it serious? I need it clear, my best friend. Is it easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders? I know I told you, it's the best light I know. It's not a game that I am playing, my love. Trying to hold my feeling, I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way, I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. I think we're made of something. I keep my time in a pocket. I wanna find and you keep out. I like the way it's mysterious. I think I found my own way. Is it easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders? I know I told you, it's the best light I know. It's not a game that I am playing, my love. Trying to hold my feeling, I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way, I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think you're made of something. I think we're made of something. Trying to hold my feeling, I don't know what's right. To find the best way, I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. I think we're made of something. There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see. Take my hand, I'll lead you on into the stars. We'll ride away from all the wars. Close the doors and disappear again. And I don't know how many times I've said that this is not the end. We'll make it out of here alive. We'll see. You will see. How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see. How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see. You will see.
Rising with each beat that the music is bringing. We're flames in the fire that keeps burning. We're inviting the night in. Welcome, my heart, souls, full. I'm devoting myself to the night. There's no motive. We're just listening. We're existing. Hearts of fire, we will dance tonight. Young and free, we will feel the release. Eyes will light, we will see the door. We will stay till the picture falls. We stay where the music plays, where the lights drop below,
Do you
and the
remember the
people
old war,
sway.
Professor? Order seems to have misplaced those memories.
Jack it up.